Hey y'all, so these flare ups have been messing up my silk presses, but here is a before and here's the after. After I did a refresh on my hairline, just so I can stretch my silk press out and get a little bit more wear out of it because I'm not trying to be putting a flat iron to my hair as a straight natural once a week. It's just not happening. So these are the two products I use: the Kenra Volume Dry Shampoo and the OGX Coconut Milk Serum. I did not use any oil, but those are the two products I use. So after I scratched my hairline, which is where most of the buildup was consisting of, it really didn't go far past my hairline. Of course, I did a scratch video that I'll upload later. So I'm going in with the dry shampoo. I'm really not worried about how much of it I use. I'm just trying to spray it, work it through, get some of this buildup out. And then now I'm about to brush whatever excess is left over out. Because, y'all, I get so tired of my silk press still looking nice or decent and my hairline just cutting the fool. So I got this dry shampoo a long time ago. But of course, just like with anything, I'm always afraid to use new products because I'm afraid they're not gonna work. And Kenra's products are not cheap. So while I have been getting into their products a lot more recently, their silkening gloss for silk presses is great. Their anti-humidity spray, great. Their volumizing spray, great. But I get tired of spending money on stuff and it don't work. But now I'm going in with the OGX serum. This serum is very lightweight, as you all could see by how it looked in my hand. It's not thick. It's not gonna weigh my hair down or cause my silk press to be stiff as a result of using it, which I love. I also like that it's not, like oil. Because when I couldn't find the serum, I thought I had ran out, but the issue was I couldn't find it. So once I found it, I was like, okay, even though the whey nourishing oil is very lightweight, I don't want to use oil on my scalp at all when I'm going through these flare-ups. And y'all see where I lost hair around my hairline. For the people who think I be over exaggerating or not trying to really get in the paint and scratch my hair the way y'all want me to, y'all see the other side of my hairline. Okay, y'all see the difference in both sides. Sometimes it's hard to see it when it's all that buildup and dandruff and everything else covering it up. But y'all see the redness. Y'all see where it ain't no hair there. Maybe a few strands. And y'all see the difference in the other side of my hairline. So that's why if y'all feel like I'm playing patty cake with the flakes or whatever it is, I am. Because my forehead already big enough. Okay. Please. Let me be careful along my hairline. But anyway, I feel like I went on a little mini rant. But y'all don't know. Well, some of y'all do know from what, I've seen in the comments. Other people that have watched my videos are suffering with this. But for the people who don't know how it feels to wash your hair, and then a few days later, you can almost feel the irritation and the flare up coming along your scalp. And while mine is only concentrated along the hairline, so it doesn't seem that bad. But the hairline is the first thing people see. So it's literally that bad. Because there's no real way to cover it up outside of wearing a hat or a scarf or whatever. And I'm sorry, y'all. It's starting to get hot. I don't want to have to wear a hat every day or every time I go out. And all hats don't go with all outfits. So I be wanting my hair to, be out. I am thinking about trying the Dermazine shampoo. I'm just tired of spending money on stuff. And it not working for real. But what I can say is that the Kenra dry shampoo is worth the money. It's lightweight. It smells good. It actually worked. It lasted for, I'll say, 3 days. So it definitely did stretch my silk press and allow me to be more versatile in the hairstyles that I'm able to wear. Because you can't even do a ponytail with your hairline looking like how mine looked at the beginning of the video. So I'm just going in, I'm spraying the dry spray and then working it in. It doesn't leave a white cast either. I've run into that when I've used other dry sprays in the past where it's just like, I don't, why do I need my hair to be white after this? And I don't know, maybe I didn't work it through enough, but as y'all can see, I'm literally spraying the spray, working it through slightly, and it's still not leaving a white cast. So, Kenra, all right, y'all gonna continue to get my money, I guess, because y'all are making some really good products. They all smell really well. They all do what they say they're gonna do. It absorbed all of the oil along my hairline and further back, because I went further back just to be safe, just to make sure that, I got all I could get. And y'all, I'm so mad though. Why nobody told me I had dandruff on my shoulder that I kept dropping my hair into? Because I told y'all I had just did a scratch to clear my hairline out before I did the dry shampoo. Bro, when I went back to review this video and I saw that dandruff on my shoulder that I just kept sweeping my hair into, I was so annoyed. But, and crazy enough, I didn't even notice it until the very end of the video. Like, once the video was done recording. That's when I'm like, bro, are you kidding me? But I'm just going in with the dry shampoo, making sure I work it through. Excuse me. And as y'all can see, my scalp is pretty clean considering all what I just went through, which y'all will see when I upload the scratching video. When I say these flakes were huge and thick, and I've said that before, but this last scratch video I did, these were the largest flakes I've ever had. And maybe it's just because the way they came up, they all ended up in one piece. So they just looked like they were the largest ones. But y'all saw my hairline before. So I'm just going in section by section, not trying to make the sections too big, but also not too small, because it really wasn't bad past my hairline. So once I got past the hairline, it wasn't as bad, but better safe than sorry in this case. And of course, I'm just combing out whatever, smaller flakes I still see left over. And then of course, if need be, I'm going to go in and brush them out. So y'all kind of see the technique. I'm spraying in each section, working it through a little bit, and then combing and brushing everything out if I still see flakes or any remnants of flakes left over. So considering what my hairline looked like first, this is a drastic improvement, and I can actually wear my hair in a ponytail or middle part or whatever, which I can't tell y'all how frustrating it is to still have a decent silk press and my hairline just be looking like a mess. Like, it's very frustrating. But of course, I'm gonna continue to manage it. I had somebody suggest that I cut my hair off. Me cutting my hair off is not gonna stop the problem. But to be honest, I have cut back on dairy, and I'm gonna see what happens if I eliminate milk, yogurt, and everything, ice cream, all that stuff that I love. I'm just gonna see what happens if I eliminate it for a month and kind of see if it reduces anything. I do feel like when it starts to get a little warmer outside, my hairline does do better. So that might play into it as well. So now I'm just going in with the serum along the hairline and then working it through the front part of my hair just to make sure, everything is, passable. Because I do not want to strip my hair of its oils by washing it too much. And because I am a straight natural, I cannot flat iron my hair once a week. I just can't do it. Once I put the heat on my hair one time, I don't go back until it's wash day and then I blow dry it and then do the flat iron process. I just don't. Because I feel like that's going to cause extra damage to my hair to be having it over processed. In addition to me having hair color, which I'm probably never getting again. Just because I'm afraid of the damage it may cause. I love my hair. She get on my nerves, but I love my hair. Despite all the challenges that might come with it. So I'm really gonna take this journey seriously and really try to get to the bottom of what's causing it. So the coconut milk anti-breakage serum by OGX and the Kenra volume dry shampoo has saved my silk press, y'all. Get into it. Okay? Y'all remember what the before looked like? This is the after. And now my silk press can last this extra week. Bye, y'all.